Dear church family, most of us know very well the story of Daniel 6, the story of Daniel going into and out of the lion's den. But sometimes we can forget that this is much more than just a story. This is a real person facing real trials, real temptations in Babylon, which is a symbol of godlessness and man-centeredness and worldliness, the mother of harlots. We today live in Babylon, in Canada, in the United States. We live in a Babylonian culture. And we need to learn from Daniel how to live godly, how to live trusting in God in the midst of a wicked, man-centered world where everyone does that which is right in his own eyes. And so today, we aren't thrown literally into lions' dens. That may yet come. Being thrown into jail for espousing biblical beliefs, especially as church leaders. But the world subtly, on all sides, is disparaging us, abusing, persecuting Christianity. The handwriting is on the wall. Now, Daniel, like many Jews at the time, had been carried off into exile after the Babylonians had conquered the kingdom of Judah. He was probably 15 years old at the time. He was ripped away from his home, you know that, boys and girls, his family, and his friends. And he's forced to live among pagans. In fact, the very nation that had destroyed his people. What would happen to Daniel? Would he collapse into himself and become a bitter, defeated man, young man? Would he compromise, turning his back on his godly upbringing, taking on the Babylonian ways and its language, its customs, its food, its people, its worldliness, its sinfulness, in order to get success? These are questions that we need to ask as we walk deeper into the Babylonian culture of our days. How are we going to respond? Are we going to capitulate? Are we going to compromise? Are we going to water down the Scriptures?